there! In this video we're going to be talking about how to achieve a nice vibrato on violin. If you don't know, vibrato is that kind of wavy sound, or if you see some violinists with their fingers shaking, that's a vibrato. It sounds something like this. If you just play a regular note, you're not going to hear that wavy sound. This is with vibrato. This is without. So I'm going to show you how to build up the necessary steps to be able to have a nice vibrato. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want is something that you can hold in your hand that's roughly the size of a violin neck. I have an empty spice container here that's got a little bit of rice in the bottom. If you've got an egg shaker or something else about this size, you're going to want that. So what you're going to want to do is, as you're holding that in your hand, you're going to want to kind of throw it away from you. So you're bending your wrist towards you, you're bending your wrist backwards. And that's the first step in kind of doing a vibrato. So what I see most people try and do is hold it and then just go sideways. That's not what we want. Pretend like you're holding the violin and you want to go away from you, away from you, away from you, away from you. Kind of go towards your nose, away from your nose, towards your nose, away from your nose. It's not a very natural thing at first. It takes a lot of time to try and develop that nice, even rhythm. But that's the first thing you're going to want to do, is can you get the rice sounding nice and even, hitting both sides at an even pace. Once you can do that, we're going to move on to the next step. The next step is going to be with your violin, and it's called the pizza exercise. So what you're going to do is pick any finger. I usually like to start with 3, because one, I find when you try and throw it away, a lot of people kind of hit the neck and it feels very uncomfortable. So start with your 3rd finger. So start with your 3rd finger, and what you're going to do is you go. So what I'm doing is I have my finger upright, then I'm throwing it away from me. And I kind of think of it as pizza, 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 pizza. And so you're going to want to start and see if you can do 1 pizza per bow. And then see if you can do 2 pizzas per bow. Then 3. Then 4. Then 5. Then 6. Once you get to about 16, you've got a really nice vibrato. And you're going to want to try that with every finger. So now I'm going to try it with my 2nd finger. I have it upright. I'm going to throw my hand away a little bit. And then I'm going to speed it up. So it gets a little bit tighter. So you're not quite waving it quite as far as you're speeding it up. It should just kind of turn into a nice, relaxed sound. Now, what I see a lot of people do when they're starting out with this is they get really tight, and that prevents them from getting anything resembling a vibrato. You have to have an incredibly relaxed hand to have a nice vibrato. So what you need to do, relax your hand, shake it out if need be, bring it back, try again, stand your finger up. I'm not pinching at all. You can see my thumb is way out in space right now. I'm not pinched anywhere. My hand, my finger, and my wrist all need to be able to move to produce that nice sound. The next thing I see people do is they try and go sideways, and that's not going to do anything. It's not going to give you a nice vibrato. You have to have it going away from you towards the nut of the violin. Away, away, away. So just think throwing it away, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. And once you get that, once you start speeding it up and you apply it to every single finger, you're going to have a really nice vibrato. It takes a long, long, long time to do that. For most people, it takes about 6 months before they're comfortable with their vibrato if they try it just about every day. So don't be hard on yourself if it doesn't sound great at the beginning. It takes a lot of persistence, and then over time it will become more natural and it will feel very easy. I don't even think about it when I play the violin anymore, but I know for most of you, if you're just starting out, it's going to be incredibly challenging. So cut yourself some slack and take it slow. You can leave comments and subscribe. I will have new things coming up every day, so stay tuned, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.